back, My Night Outers. In studio with us today, we have Tommy DiNucci. Tommy, if we want to get more information on you or your movies, your production company, how can we do that?
There's many ways to check it out. You can go on. Almost Mercy has a great website we just put out. It's www.almostmercymovie.com. And from there, you can see some really cool exclusive photos. You can see the trailer for the movie. You can get linked up to our Facebook page, which is just Almost Mercy on Facebook. If you search that, it'll come up. Give it a like, and then you'll be linked in to all the fun, exciting updates we have. Going to have some really cool behind-the-scenes videos coming up the next couple weeks as well. And as far as the movie itself, you can catch it May 26th. It'll be available on video on demand, as well as iTunes, Amazon Instant, Google Play Store, Vudu, Xbox, Sony Network, MGO, and Blockbuster on demand. So all of your local cable providers should have it. Check it out, and if you don't like it, you can tweet at me at Tom DiNucci and say the movie sucks. Feel free to do that. How do you like that for wrapping up all the social media?
Wow, is there anything you don't have covered? Holy crap. Well, guys, if you want to get in touch with us, you can hit us up on MyNightOut Radio at Verizon.net. If you want to check out our website, MyNightOutRI.com. We have food blog, beer blog. We've got all the upcoming events. Speaking of upcoming events, we have Mr. Jones in studio with us, graciously doing sound for us. But he also has something about the Wickford Summer Concert Series.
That's right. You know, one of the hats that I wear, if you will, proverbial hats, is I'm a member of the North Kingston Arts Council, and I'm chair of the PR committee, and we have the Wickford Summer Concert Series coming up starting Tuesday, June 16th, and it's going to run till August 11th. Every Tuesday night, we'll have another act right down on the waterfront in Wickford, so it's free. You got to bring your own seat, and that's the problem. You know, we can't provide everything. It is free after all, but it's on the pier. You know, it's kind of a really cool, quintessential Rhode Island experience. Come down. It's very, very family friendly. I know we have a lot of bikers that listen to this show. A lot of guys ride that on the bike and then just kind of just sit on the bike and enjoy the show. So it's going to be kicking off. It's going to be all this summer down in Wickford, Rhode Island. So if you're looking for a free off-night adventure, come on down and check it out. If you're not familiar with Wickford, as soon as you drive into Wickford Village, you're going to see the concert. It's right on the waterfront. So I hope everybody comes down and checks it out. Something a little bit different to check out. And, of course, in these tough economic times, it is one of our favorite words here on this show. It's free.
Free is my favorite color. Also, don't forget, aside from the Wickford Summer Concert Series, we have tons of venues. We have Tommy's movie is coming out on the 26th. Just definitely, you got to go out. You got to check out live local music, no matter where you are. We have lots of great venues to do that in. Downtown Providence, all the way down to Westerly. You have little coffee shops. You have huge venues. The selection is almost endless. Mm-hmm. Do you have anything that's sticking out in your mind right now?
I do. I have 3 events for this week. We'll start with Thursday night over at Simon's. Rambuticon is putting on an event there. That's Thursday night. Show starts at, the doors actually start at 5:30. First band goes on at 6:30. And then speaking of the waterfront and other parts of Rhode Island, these next 2 shows will be taking place down in Newport. And on Thursday night also, our good friend Rob Duguay of Top 5 Fiend is putting on a show over at Hope Underground, which is at 10 Broadway Street in Newport. And that is with the Cosmic Factory and Northeast Traffic. So that's going to be a Thursday night as well. That show starts off at 10. And then the other show that I'll be heading down to is also taking place along the water. It's going to be on it's actually at Jimmy's Saloon in Newport as well, and it's with Consuelo's Revenge, The Poorman, Town Man Charged, and our good friend Chris Hansen and Viking Jesus. So that's Friday night, the 15th. That show gets underway at 9 p.m. So jump in your car, put the top down, and take a ride down to Newport and catch some live local music.
Well, don't forget also on the 14th, the Manchester 65 has their next installment of Havoc. Just a little bit outside of Rhode Island, Mystic, Connecticut is having their food truck rally on the 15th. Tony perked up. It's like a very fat lemming. Don't feel bad, I did the same thing. Let's see, Rock Karma has stuff coming up. Metal for the Underdogs, that's going to be on the 15th. A lot of these shows you can link to through our own webpage, MyNightOutRI.com. Also, if you're like me, you have to plan ahead of time. I got a few events coming up that I really want to make mention of. Definitely out of Rhode Island, but you will get to see me in person doing what I do best. On June 6th, Dayton Town Hall, they're having the second annual Cruisin' for a Cure car show, hosted by the Relay for Life Team Butterflies of Hope. That's a lot of adjectives. I did it last year. It's an excellent turnout. A lot of really great cars. They were selling raffle tickets by the length of whatever car you picked, and everyone picked the same Land Arc Lincoln. It had to be 800 feet long. But, you know, they have raffles, excellent music, if I do say so myself, and definitely a good cause. Also, not to forget the May 30th, Justin Sane, Black Sheep Productions, they have their Freak Fest 6 at the Ruins at the Coliseum. That's $15 in advance or $18 at the door. There's a whole bunch of, by looking at the link over here, I got about 15, 20 bands that are playing, plus Sess and Wick Carney, the American Madmen, Crazy Steve, the Human Flesh Suspension Act, Gorax, the Snake Charmer. You definitely want to check that out. What else you got, George?
Also, this Saturday night, back at Simon's, Midday Records is putting on a show with the Quins, who we've had in studio, along with The Most Dangerous Men Alive, Dionysus Park Ranger, Subject to Change, which will be their final show, The Dead L.A., and then Joe Sambo and the Goons. So that's going to be Saturday night over at Simon's.
Hey, and I wanted to mention, don't forget that voting closes tomorrow for the Motif Music Awards, MotifRI.com to vote if you haven't voted yet. Like every band that you guys have had through here is up for something or another, and then they're going to have the awards show coming up. So make sure if you haven't voted yet, this one is legit. It's one vote per email address. It's not like one of those things where you can just click on it every day, you know, and get your aunt, your uncle, and your mother to all click on it for you. This one's a little bit more legit, but make sure you go on there and vote.
And when is that event? When is the award ceremony?
I have no idea. No idea.
No idea. All right. Let's just nail that one right
Let's just make sure we...
And I'm the professional in the room.
Just make sure we vote.
Definitely want to check us out.
Yeah.
Tommy, it was great having you in studio with
Thanks
us.
for coming in, Tom.
I can't thank you enough to have this much talent and star power in this room. Aside from Tony Jones, you are right up there with probably the most talented person we've had in here today.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, thanks for having us, and happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Hell, she gave birth to me. I was number 5, so by the time I came around, she just gave it up, I guess, because, yeah, I got away with murder, and I will freely admit that. Well, why don't we head on out of here? We're going to leave here with a band I got to work with several times, Prospect Hill, Breakdown. Have a good night, everybody.
Peace.